Okay, so here's my update on the 48 truck and a couple products that I've purchased recently. Um, yeah, so here's the truck. I've got it sitting on the back right now because all the floor pan I'm going to cut out and part of the firewall will be cut out. Pretty much straight. Right about where it comes up and goes straight is going to be cut out. All along the flange here. You can see that all along the flange. A couple of changes to the garage. There we go. Let me get my fat head in the front of the light there. This is a carport thing that I got from Harbor Freight. It was on sale. And then I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tarps to go around the outside. That way I can work out here in the winter and not be freezing my butt off and covered in snow. Because here in Illinois, it seems like you never have a chance to do anything when you don't have an indoor workspace. So this is my new garage for the winter, and I'm thinking in the summer I might just take the tarps down and leave the structure up, as long as the wonderful township I live in doesn't pose problems. I got moving blankets. They were like $5 each, and hung those up. That'll add a little bit of a barrier for insulation. So, quick product review on the purchase I made at Harbor Freight. The carport, obviously, it's well made, easy to put up. Actually, it was me and my 9-year-old daughter built it one evening. I mean, it was up in no time. This is a new purchase. There it is. Hercules drill. 20 volt lithium battery, 2.5 amps. The thing is just a rippy, wicked little drill. I'm very pleased with it so far. I bought the extra battery. It comes with one battery charger drill in the case. Got it on sale for $80, I think it was. And the extra battery was another $30, I think it was. 20 or 30, I can't remember. But that was all that Black Friday thing that they had going on, but their sale was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we ended up going in Sunday and getting all this stuff. It was great. One purchase I bought from eBay, which kind of sucks because the reviews online I didn't really trust, at least not the ones on eBay, because people went back and forth, and I don't feel like you get correct reviews, or at least not enough reviews on eBay products as you would online. And I did do a little bit of online research, like Amazon. Amazon's pretty good about reviews. People are good about leaving reviews on Amazon and stuff. So then I got on YouTube and just kind of looked into this electric heater that I was going to purchase on eBay. Just to see if someone had a video review on it, because there were some people said it worked great for them. Most said that they shouldn't have bought it, that it wasn't worth buying it even for the deal they got it for, and it wouldn't heat well. Well, it's a 1500 watt forced air heater made by Duraheat. There it is right there. So you've got a min and max, and then a fan only and a heat. Now, it looks like it's a well-designed little unit. Nice little, with the way it's designed, the round tube design. You would think that the forced air meant that it blows a pretty decent amount of air out of it. That is complete BS. The thing, you could actually speed the fan up if you blew through the back of it. That's how fast the fan turns. I thought maybe it was just bad engineering on this one. I bought two. So I opened the other one up, same story. It does heat up, but you would have to be directly in front of it to actually feel any warmth, because the heat would just kind of rise, like come out of it and rise up in the air. It doesn't actually blow it out into the room. So, pretty useless piece of crap, in my opinion. I don't know if there's any legalities behind any of this that I'm showing you guys, but this is just my review on these products. So yeah, I should not have bought it. So one of the boxes I threw away, the other box I did not. So I'm going to repackage the one and send it back and at least get some of my money back. And I have no idea what I'm going to do the other one. It's like, it probably costs more power than it's worth just to run it. My mom and dad are redoing their bathroom and a bedroom upstairs at their house. And he had this bathroom fan right here. No idea who makes it. I can probably read it. No idea. It's also a 1500 watt. The fan turns faster than the new Duraheat, but it's meant to be put in a wall flush mount and just provide heat for, a small bathroom. That thing would boil you. When I remember living with mom and dad, and that thing would boil me out of the bathroom. So I was like, sweet. Well, I had plans on putting it in our camper, because it's a nice little unit. It would heat the camper up just perfect. But in the meantime, I thought, you know what, I'm going to use that instead of these other two pieces of garbage that I bought. So I put it all back together, wired a cord onto it so I could just plug it in to an extension cord. And as I was messing with it here, of course, here's the floorboard of the truck. I had it leaning up against the part of the firewall right there, and just letting it run just to see, how it would do out here. It was warming up pretty good. Real happy with it. And I thought, well, I'm going to drill a couple holes in the top of it and mount it, in one of the corners, and just have it run, because it's flush mount, so it's not like I have to worry about it melting anything or causing any problems or safety concerns that way. So I was just going to drill some holes and put some hangers up and hang it up in the corner. That way it's blowing out up into the room. Well, as I went to pick it up to drill my holes, slipped out of my hand and dropped less than a foot right back onto the floorboard of the truck here. And since it was on, because I'm a dummy, the heating element was nice and red and hot. Fell down and snapped the element clear off, dropped it into the bottom. So now it's junk. I might look around to see if I can get some heating elements. All it is a piece of wire that, you run power through and create a resistance, and it heats up and gives you heat. But you got to know how thick it is and how long it is and all that kind of garbage. So anyway, a couple of the springs broke off and fell down the bottom, so that did away with that. So now I'm back to my one heater that I've had for a while now, which I'm really happy with. It's made by you can see that. Mr. Heater Contractor Series Pro. Or no, just Contractor Series. It's a 35,000 BTU propane heater. Now, I've had several heaters for the garage over the years. Most of them kerosene or diesel, or the mixed fuel stuff. You can use either or. But as it got really cold here, as it does in Illinois, I couldn't work out in the garage. I'd go out to fire the heater up, and then I'd go back in the house and let it run for a minute out here so it'd warm up. But I'd find myself constantly dealing with gelling issues. If I'd use diesel, they would gel up on me. Or the kerosene just wouldn't burn. Or, it would gum up the injector and not burn correctly. Sounds like my compressor's about ready to chunk out on me. So I went with my very first propane heater. I've had this one for about 3 years now. Yeah. 3 or 4 years now. And the thing is just a bomb. You can just, go to your gas station, get a propane tank, hook it up, prime it, and it starts and it blasts out, hot, flaming air. I had it on after I dropped a stupid heater and broke it. I tore it out, got the propane out of the grill, because we went with a charcoal grill this last season, so we won't be needing the gas grill anymore. Fired it up, and it heated it up in here in no time, which I was really, really pleased with. Granted, it wasn't too cold out when I did that. Like right now, can't really see my breath, but I can see my breath. But I'd say it was under 50 degrees out here. I'd say probably low to mid 40s, maybe. When I kicked it on, and it was within no time you could be in your t-shirt. So that was awesome. I was really pleased that this tarp carport thing held in the heat like it did. So yeah. Other products that I've already used. I think that was it for about the things that I've already used. I will say, the one thing I'm really excited about is this winch. It is a Badland Winches. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. Badland Winches. It's 120 volt, so you don't plug it into your car. I mean, it's not a 12 volt like an ATV winch or vehicle winch. It's meant to plug it into the wall outlet. 1,500 pounds is more than enough for what I need it for. I mean, I can pick up an engine with that, is provided that I make a sturdy mount for it somewhere. But this will hopefully alleviate me when I go to put the cab on the truck. Because as it is, I'm out here alone most of the time. All the time. So I can use the winch to, once I get it over there, I'll have to manhandle it onto the truck. But as far as fitment goes, you're constantly going to need to pick up the cab, mark, cut, grind, smooth out, sand, whatever you need to do, lower it back down, make sure it fits good, and then you might have to do that 3 or 4 times before you got everything to where it needs to be before I can weld it in. And it just helps having something that you can pick heavy crap up off the floor. They sell regularly. Actually, it was on sale on the shelf for $149.99 over the Black Friday weekend. They had that over on a table for 50% off, marked 50% off of what was marked. They had that thing marked at $100. I ended up buying it for $50.